Welcome to the Dog-Based Development Co. LEGO Block Creator GitHub project. What this is an offline inventory tracking tool of LEGO parts and sets through an easy-to-use command line interface. Now, if you found this project useful, you can sponsor us on GitHub by clicking this link here. Otherwise, you can watch the repository to be notified of any version updates or any major code changes. As well as you can also fork the repository to contribute on your own and send those contributions back to the main project, or star the repository in order to save it for later. As we scroll down the page here, we can see that there's currently 3 tags under the releases section. So this is currently a pre-release product. It has not been finished yet. So we are working on that, and when we are, we will release a new release, a final version release. It's available as a package under LEGO Block Creator on Docker and on pip, and it is built with Python and Dockerfile. Scrolling down the page, we get to our main README page here. We'll see our program logo, as well as some sample screens of what the program looks like. Now, it has some key features, such as being an easy-to-use CLI interface. It can create pieces, sets, and colors. You're able to add and remove new pieces to previously existing lists of pieces, as well as the ability to add and remove new sets to previously existing lists of sets. You can also sort icons and items by names, color, number, and theme, and it's cross-platform as it's built through Python. Now you can download the source code from GitHub to run it in your Python module. Otherwise, you can download an executable launcher. You can also run it through Git, pip, or Docker. So you can clone and run in Git and install it through the Python package index. Otherwise, you can pull the Docker image. Finally, it is built in partnership with GitHub, the Python Software Foundation, PyInstaller, and LEGO sets are obviously needed in order to run this program. Now, this project is licensed under the GNU General Public License, and see the license file in the GitHub repository for more details on that. There is no way or no affiliation by or with the LEGO Group or any of its subsidiaries with this project. Another reminder that LEGO, the LEGO logo, the minifigure, Duplo, Legends of Chima, Ninja Go, Bionicle, Mindstorms, and Mixels are all trademarks and copyright the LEGO Group. Now we can scroll back up the page to see our main program code. So in our main.py file, we can see the main program. So what it's going to do is going to import the OS in order to make a better command prompt. So it will be our main import statement, the LEGO command, and now there are different options. So there's an option for new piece, which will ask the name of the piece, what the color would be, how many of it you would like to add, and then it'll print out the results of what has been added. There's also an option for adding a new color, which can be added with either Canadian or American spelling. And so it'll ask the name of the color that you would like to add and then print out the results. Same thing for both these commands. Also the add piece command. So what this will do is it'll ask the name of the piece that you'd like to add, what is the piece color, and how many of that piece would you like to add, as well as finally giving you the information for that in response. It also lets you remove a piece. So it asks you what is the name of the piece that you'd like to remove, what is the piece color, how many of that do you want to remove, and then it'll let you know by printing out the results of that function. You can also sort the parts by all, which will create a dictionary of all the pieces requested and print those to the prompt. Then you can sort the parts by name, which will create which will ask you to search by brick name, and then it'll create a dictionary of searches containing that input search. You can also sort the parts by color, which has the option of color in the American spelling or the Canadian spelling. So it'll ask you to import a brick color and then show both of those as dictionaries by which ones have the names and which one have that color. Now finally, there are also some set commands. So there's set commands such as creating a new set, which will add the name of the set number, and what is the theme for the set, how many pieces there are, and how many of the set you would like to add, finally printing out all this information in response. You can also add a new theme to the set category, so it asks the name of the theme that you'd like to add, and then print out the response. Finally, you can add a set, so maybe you've already created a new set, but you'd like to add another one of those. So you can ask what the set number is and how many of that you want to add, and it'll print out the response. Then you can remove the set. What's the set number? How many do you want to remove? And it'll print out the response. Then there's options to sort by sets, very similar to sorting by parts. So you can sort all the sets, which will create a dictionary of all the sets in the database. You can also sort all the sets by name, which will ask for the set name, not the set number, and sort those all by creating dictionaries and then print that response to the terminal. Also sort the sets by number. So enter the set number, not the name. Obviously, there has been some confusion in this function. And so it'll create a dictionary for each one of those and print that out. Also, there's an option to sort the sets by theme. So you enter the set theme, and it'll find all of those matching that input search, and then print those results. Finally, there's also the help command, which allows you to view what is going on in the project, what kind of commands there are by running the help command. It'll print out all of these. So in total, there's the new piece, the new color, add piece, remove piece, sort parts, sort by all, sort parts by name, sort parts by color. Then there's also the new sets, new theme, add set, remove set commands, as well as sort all the sets, sort the sets by name, sort the sets by number, sort the sets by theme, and then also the copyright or license commands, which will print the copyright and license. And as you can see here, it's licensed under the license in the license.md document, licensed and copyrighted from 2018 to 2022. Finally, it catches errors by if you don't type anything at all and or type something that is not in the thing, it'll give you the option to type help, and then that'll give you a list of commands. Now we'll scroll back up to the top here and head over to the main GitHub page, and then we'll open the Lego block creator command in our own command prompt and see how the program actually runs. So I have opened the main Lego block creator file in our editor of choice, Visual Studio Code, and I'm preparing to run the program. So as we can see, very similar to what was there before, here are all of the functions all added as if statements, and so we can see all of them here and how they would run. So we'll press F5 to start the program, select that it is a Python file, and we will be prepared to see the Lego command as is mentioned right here. So down in the bottom bar here in our program, we will make our bar bigger here so we can see our Lego command at the bottom. So let's say we are going to add a new set. Let's type new set, name the set we'd like to add, police station. What is the set number? 1230. What is the theme for the set? We'll add city. How many pieces are there in this set? There are 200, like this, 2,300. How many of the set would you like to add? 2 of them, please. A new set has been created named Police Station with the set number 1230 in the set name. In the set theme, City, which has a piece count of 2,300 and a quantity of 2. Now let's run the program again, so that way we can see another function. So let's go new part, oh, and it has not a fully function for us here. Well, let's try that again. New part did not work. Let's scroll up here. New piece, sorry, is the correct command. New piece. So let's try that again. We'll run it by pressing F5. So we've opened up the command prompt again here. Let's try the new piece command. Name the piece you would like to add. So we're going to add this a plate. We'll spell that correctly. Plate 2x2. What is the piece color? Red. How many of that would you like to add? We have 56 of them. There we go. Now let's run the function one more time, and let's try a different function this time, such as the add piece. What we're going to do is we're going to go add piece. And what is plate? Well, it's called plate 2x2. How is the piece color? It is in red. How many of that piece do we want to add? We want to add 4. So now there has been 4 added to the plate 2x2. This is a basic overview of what the program can do. It is currently still under development, and so we're still working on adding a constantly available database to the program. As right now, the database gets cleared every time you turn on and off the computer, but we're working on making that better and building a better program. So stay tuned, continue to visit the GitHub repository and watch it if you can, so that way you'll be automatically emailed on any new GitHub releases. Thanks for watching.